Hey guys, so I am going to be doing a video on something that I was so excited to see on the e.l.f. website, and I'm going to say a couple months ago maybe, Dulce Candy did a video on a magnetic face mask. And I don't know if you guys watched Dulce Candy, but when I saw that video I was just like, what? I was like, I need to try that. That is so awesome. But the thing is, I didn't actually look into the mask at all, but I was like, it's probably really expensive. Like, I don't want to buy something that's like overly expensive, so I was like, whatever. And then I moved on. So then I went to the e.l.f. website and I was scrolling through some of like their new products, and I noticed that they had this Beauty Shield recharging magnetic mask. And I was like, I need to order that right now. I literally ordered it like instantaneously. And I was so excited to try this with you guys because if you've never seen a magnetic mask, it literally, like, you have a little magnet. This thing here, that's a magnet. And you put the mask on and then the magnet like pulls the mask off of your skin. So this is what the little magnet looks like, and you just hold it like up to your skin like this. You don't actually put it on your skin, you just hold it like right next to your skin, and it just pulls the little mask right off of your face, and it's literally insane. And this is what the packaging looks like. Clip my bangs back so I can do this. And it's made to replenish your skin and help protect against everyday environmental aggressors. So we're gonna pull this off here. And it's like a black color. Ooh, it smells like oranges. Okay, so I got this little rag here so I could wipe off the mask when I remove it. I saw Dulce Candy do that with her more expensive brand, so I decided to just do it with this one. I don't know how to apply this. Should I apply it with my fingers or a brush? It doesn't come with a brush. It's kind of like a whipped consistency. It feels like it's like a whipped formula. And it doesn't say to let it dry, I don't think. Oh, never mind, I'm doing it wrong. Okay, so what you want to do is you actually want to use this side of the magnetic tool. So I was doing it wrong. You want to use this flat side, and this is how you want to actually apply the mask. Be nice if I follow directions, right? Okay, that actually kind of works better. I like it better than the brush. So I feel like this is a really soft, very buttery, almost like whipped consistency. It definitely doesn't have that stiff feel on your skin. Like, you know how some masks dry on your skin and it feels like you like can't move your face? This is definitely not that type of mask at all. It just kind of sits on your skin and it almost has kind of like a warming effect to it. It's not cooling at all. And I have a feeling that when I take this off, my skin is gonna feel almost like you know how your skin feels when you put like a silicone primer on it, kind of like that soft, smooth feel? I kind of feel like my face is gonna feel like that. So we'll see though, I may be completely wrong. Anyways, I'm gonna let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes and then I'll get back to you guys in just a bit. All right guys, so it is time to do what I've been waiting to do this whole entire time. So I'm going to take one of these little baggies, put it on the magnet. Let me put like a white paper behind it so you guys can see. Okay, there we go. Isn't that weird? That is so weird. That is what it does. Look at this, it like sticks up on end. It's like a little flower. So this kind of feels like static. Like, have you ever touched one of those balls that have like the static thing inside where you touch it and then like all the little electric waves or whatever like sticks to your hand, and it kind of has like that weird static feel to it? That's what this feels like when you pull it off your skin. But I feel like it's kind of like not pulling off completely. It feels so cool. You guys have to try this. I feel like it's kind of hard to get off though. The one that Dulce used was much more magnetic. I felt like hers came off really clean. Like she didn't have like these little tiny speckles everywhere. Hers just like came off super easy. So the e.l.f. one is obviously not quite as good, but it still is like the same idea. So this is a little bit time consuming, I'm not gonna lie, like getting it all off. Maybe it's because I'm talking and doing it at the same time. So I feel like in some of these areas I actually have to touch it to my skin to actually get it off. Okay, so that's about as much as I can get off. So as you guys can see, there's still some particles on my skin that wouldn't come off with the magnet. So there's no doubt that I'm definitely gonna have to use water to get this off, or something, a toner maybe, I don't know. It makes your skin feel really soft. Like my skin feels so smooth, and it does feel exactly like I thought, like a silicone primer on my skin. Like you just applied something that makes your skin feel really silky. I'm just wondering what it's gonna feel like once I use the water, because I can't leave my skin like this because there's just a little bit of like residue. So I'm gonna use a little bit of water, and then I'll let you guys know if my skin still feels the same way. So here's the cotton round. It just has water on it, nothing else. I'm just gonna rub it over my skin and get the extra residue off. And as you guys can see, like there's definite residue on there. Especially in like these hard to reach places, like under your eyes and around your nose. That's where you're gonna see the residue the most, I think. There's the pad, definite residue on there. It wasn't a clean removal. So even with the water, it's not as smooth as it was before I used the water, but I think the reason why it was so smooth before I used the water is because there was still that silky residue, and because this is like that whipped silicone feel anyways, I think it was that I was feeling that was making my skin feel so silky. But without any residue on my skin, it still feels incredibly smooth. It feels like my skin is very clean and just more smooth than it was before. And it feels really nice. Like you can definitely tell a difference between your skin from before you used it and after. And I think my skin actually looks really good. So overall, I think that this mask is amazing. It is really fun to use, and I really enjoyed this. I think it's definitely worth the money. I feel like I can tell a difference in my skin. It feels different. It feels a little bit more moisturized and soft and smooth. And not only that, it's just a really fun concept to try. I would definitely use this again. It's not one of those products that I feel like I'm just gonna like throw in my drawer and never use it again. I feel like this is a really fun product to use and really fun to try maybe on like a friend or your mom or something like that, just because it's such a unique product that like you've never tried before, you know what I mean? So I definitely think that this is a great product. 2 thumbs up. The only thing that I didn't like about this product was the fact that you couldn't get all the residue off with this. The one that Dulce used in her video, I'll try to find what brand it was that she used. I'll go watch her video again, or maybe I'll link it down below. But you could tell that the magnet that she used just literally took off every ounce of mask. Like there was no residue whatsoever. This one you can tell is a little bit cheaper, but it still works really well, and it's a fun product to use. So definitely recommend it. You guys should definitely give it a try. It was fun, and I'm definitely gonna use it again. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys found this fun, and I think that's it, guys. Bye.